Spoiler warning. If you haven't watched the show that we are discussing today and want to avoid spoilers, stop right there. Go binge and come on back. If you have or don't mind spoilers, sit back with your favorite drink and enjoy. No? Hola.
Hi.
Welcome to the K-Drama Express.
Oh my god. Welcome back
Woohoo!
to another episode of Coffee and Dramas.
Yay!
I hope you enjoyed last week's and the week before's episodes.
I know we sure did.
It was
At least recording them.
yeah, it was fun recording them.
Mm-hmm. Very opinionated people.
Great stories.
Yeah.
Lots of great stories.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have more of that one day.
One day.
Hopefully. We gotta find the right show to draw the comparison, right?
No, you're doing a spin-off podcast called The Crazy Six.
The Crazy Six. Oh my god. I'd find that offensive if our group chat wasn't called the Team Crazies.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Actually, that'd be really cool.
The Crazy Six.
Yeah.
We're never going to be on at the same time. There's no way we can do it.
Well, no, the first one you have to be on at the same time. So it has to be all of you guys. No?
I mean, yeah, but like I don't think it's possible. But anyway.
Well, we can do some people long distance. But anyways, continue.
Okay. Anyway.
Sorry.
So yeah. So we hope you enjoyed the last couple episodes featuring May from Chocolata and May Sahuri, local filmmaker.
Local female filmmaker. Please assert that.
Sorry. Local female filmmaker who has been working on some projects, and hopefully we'll see them come to light very soon, hopefully. And you can check out all of Chocolata's stuff on her Instagram page.
Do it now.
She actually did a 5-tier wedding cake, the friggin' giant, all real except for the base.
Yeah,
it was
hasn't
crazy.
been posted yet, but hopefully soon. It was really pretty.
Yeah, and like we saw her make it, and like carrying one of them, it was like she was literally carrying a whole fucking, like it was crazy. So
I wonder, I've never actually lifted those cakes because honestly I'm scared to like lift them and break them because I'm clumsy. And honestly, if I had my own cake business, that would probably happen more than once and I would just die. But like, I wonder how much those weigh.
That's why you don't have a cake business.
I know.
They
also don't like washing dishes.
May's pretty strong, so when you see her lifting it and you see kind of like the tension in her hand, and you're just kind of like, whoa.
Yeah.
And where she puts it down. Oh, man. So hopefully we'll get them back on soon together individually, whatever's clever.
Yeah.
It was great to like talk about the 90s. We were going for hours and hours and hours just talking about. Anyways, today we're going to talk about a really great show. It's an older show. Technically, it's like 11 years old now, from 2013.
Wow, it's 11 years.
Yeah, that's why first of all,
neither of them look like they aged.
No, like Yoon Shi-yoon looks like a kid in this one because like they want him to be childish, right? But like you can see he filled out from 2013 to now, like in Train and his new show that we need to continue watching. But Park Shin-hee is like a vampire. She hasn't aged.
Yeah,
she looks the same. Each one, like I think before this, let's see, what show did she do before this one?
Alhambra. No,
Alhambra's newer.
Oh,
this is from 2013.
Oh, before that one. Sorry.
Before she did Heartstrings, High Kick. That was just a cameo. Oh, You're Beautiful. So Heartstrings and You're Beautiful, she looks slightly different, but from like 2013 to now, she looks exactly the same. She's a little vampire. Little vampire, for sure, vampire. And then, so those are the two main characters with Kim Ji-hoon, who you haven't seen because we need to start You need to watch Flower of Evil, the one where the serial killer. The guy's a serial killer and he's married to a police officer and they have a kid.
Oh, we started watching
it. So he's in this. He's in that show. So the second, oh my god, the secondary lead from the show, Kim Ji Hoon, is a lead.
Oh,
in
the
that
dude.
one. The guy that just yells all the time, the neighbor.
I don't remember.
Like in this show, in the Flower Boy.
The one that's
door?
obsessed with him, or with her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one that does like doodles little note. Like,
Okay. That's him.
So he no, that's not him. You haven't seen him yet in the show because we haven't finished watching it. If you just listen.
Sorry. Apparently, I don't listen
at all. So he's in that, and he has like a major transformation. Like you'll see like the difference between like I keep forgetting
that's him.
That's him. Every time I rewatch the show, I keep forgetting like, oh shit, that's him. Like it's crazy, and he lost a lot of weight for the show too because of the character.
Yeah,
he lost a lot of weight, grew out his hair. It's crazy.
Cool.
And then you have another like big name is Ko Kyung Pyo, who plays the taller guy.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's funny, and he's in a lot, and he does like a lot of comedies, but he did like Chicago Typewriter, which is a serious one, and then he did, is it Chicago Typewriter it's called? Hold on, let me get the right name for that one. But he was also like that entity god and My Roommate is a Gummy Ho.
Yeah.
Like that entity there. Yeah, Chicago Typewriter.
So weird.
Right.
Like you like it's been years obviously, and like obviously people change, like they fill out like you said, and it's like you'll be watching them and you'll be like, wait,
yeah,
why do I know this person?
Yeah,
and then you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's funny.
And then you have Kim Seol-gi, who plays their editor manager, their webtoon, the one that's so yelling all the time. And then
I will say though, she looks so much better. Like even with the bags under her eyes, she looks so much better in this one than she does in Oh My Ghost.
I think the blonde didn't suit her.
Yeah, like at all.
Yeah, like dark, not even like darker, but like a brown.
Like
even.
Brown suits her perfectly fine. The blonde just like she's pretty. She's a pretty person. Just the blonde hair. Sometimes it doesn't suit people.
Yeah,
I don't think it suits me. It makes me pale, you know.
But anyways, yeah, like you're pale to begin with, so it makes it worse. But
I know.
Like, yeah.
The red though, the red.
Anyways, the red. I'll show you guys later. I'll put it on screen here.
No, he
won't. I will. Don't worry. Don't you worry. So that's the cast. So it's got a pretty good cast. Like these are like big name casts in a webtoon based show from 2013. So they're really relatively not new, but they're like starting to get some steam in their careers at this point.
Yeah.
Like Park Shin-hye becomes like a next level,
yeah,
you know, top celeb. Yoon Shi-hoon, you know what I mean, same, and then you know Ko Kyung Pyo as well. I feel like Kim Seol-gi and Kim Ji-hoon are two that haven't been like huge, but they've done like they're
well known.
They're very well known. Like they've had like solid careers, but not like like Park Shin-hye. We go to like. Even Walmart. Yeah. You'll see her on the hair dye friggin' packages.
What is it? Is it Garnier that she's on, or the random ones?
I don't. No, it's not Garnier. It's not Garnier. No.
That's funny.
Yeah. So this show, if you don't know, it's called Flower Boy Next Door.
Why do they always put Flower Boy?
So Flower Boy, it's like a literal translation of Chebol, which is an heir, which is a rich heir child, right? So Chebol is like a literal translation of that. So they call them flower boys, right? So the flower boy next door is actually the rich kid from across the street, technically. So she's a shut-in from for the last several years because of an incident that happened in high school, because of her so-called best friend. We're gonna get to that. And so she's been a shut-in. She's a book editor. She's a novel editor So she's more of like a proofreading editor.
My question is, sorry, how do you get that gig when you're shut in? Like, because like before this whole thing happened, did she go out much?
No, because it was like right after high school, like at the end of high school and all that shit. That's where everything just kind of went. She just kind of went. She kept digging her little hole and then decided to live in it. But obviously, she had to go out, get groceries to get things. So, but she was like limited time. But she needed a job that she can actually do from home.
Yeah.
So that was.
God, 11 years ago, Korea's ahead of time, man.
Yeah.
God.
So she ends up being a shut-in, and she's living in this apartment building next to a webtoon writer, webtoon artist, and his
which is kind of
assistant.
funny.
Yeah. So so her name is Dok Mi, Dok Mi, and then the next door neighbor is Jinrock, who lives with his assistant who draws like the backgrounds. He does all the background work. And
is that what he does?
Yeah. So he does all the background work, and he finishes it quick, and he's really good.
Oh, okay.
And like the editor is always like, stop having your assistant draw the characters. the background's too pretty for it. And then the guy's like, fuck, I draw the characters. So he's been writing about her for the last 3 years since they lived next door to each other, right?
Obsession.
A little bit. And yeah, that's another thing. We're going to get into that. So they live together next door to each other, whatever. They don't really actually interact ever, right? They kind of like, hi, whatever, make eye contact. Nothing really. He's on, like, she has milk come for her every day. So he puts a little sticky note on it, and he makes like a flip book out of it by the end of it. And then comes...
that's some skill. Like, how do you remember what you draw the day before,
I think he has it planned out, as crazy as he is.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. And then, so from her room, there's an apartment building, like a rich apartment building, across from her, and she can see inside of it.
Yeah.
Okay, creeper that she is. What else does she have to do? 'Cause she's just shut in anyways.
Yeah.
She watches the guy that's in that room, him and his dog, and she watches him every day. And then one day, his brother comes to live with him. So this is where Yoon Shi-yoon comes in.
Yeah.
Enrique Gum. Because he's...
I know. It's just so funny. Like, it's like when they pick an English name, right? But they pick a Spanish name.
Yeah, because they're in Spain. They're going to pick a Spanish name.
Yeah.
Like my parents, when they came here and they had kids, they wanted English names for us. That's what they did. That's why my name is Michael.
Yeah, but your name's in the Bible, though.
Yeah, but it's technically in the Bible, it's Mikhail. Right? So, anyways. So he's across. So he ends up seeing her peeking in.
Yeah. It's funny.
And then
he's wearing the panda costume.
He's wearing the panda, the panda thing, the panda hat, in his boxers, and then spots her and then rushes to the other side in his boxers in middle of winter. Like, did you not realize how cold it was outside? Especially coming from Spain, Spain is
warmer than here.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure because he's a Barcelona fan in the show. I'm pretty sure he's from Barcelona.
Yeah, because the other guy is Madrid, I think.
Who's the other guy?
The neighbor dude, the webtoon. I'm pretty sure he's a Madrid fan.
Is he?
Yeah,
I never
and and he figures it out, and then he's like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, that's when they went to play FIFA at the cafe.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh my god!" Like, it's so funny.
So
I didn't know you were a Spanish fan, like kind of.
Oh my god!
Like they all like soccer, like everywhere but North America likes soccer. Okay,
so yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We have like especially Canada, we're finally doing something. We got some of the best. We got some pretty sick players.
No, I know, but I'm just saying most of the sports fans are going to be soccer, or for some God knows what reason in Korea, baseball.
Yeah, baseball is huge there.
I don't understand.
Baseball is huge there in Japan.
Boring.
It's huge.
It's boring.
Huge. Okay, it's boring to you, but
I'm sorry,
it's
please
huge
don't
there.
hate me if someone likes baseball. It's just not.
Okay, you don't like it. It's like football, like American football in the States and in Canada.
Fun to play, not to watch.
So It's huge there. The same way baseball is there. Basketball is a big thing there too. Korea and
Really?
basketball is big in Korea, China, and Japan. But baseball is like the biggest thing there.
That's why China has
and like soccer too.
Mad tall people.
Yeah, soccer too, especially with soccer is like they're pumping out, like they got Sung Hyung Min with Tottenham. They got Hwang Hee-chan, who plays with the Wolves down to EPL as well. You got Kim Min-jae, who's like the monster defender who plays in Turkey. You have oh my god, I have them like all my FIFA squad. What's his? Oh my god!
Can you tell he's a tiny bit obsessed?
Hong Chul, who plays, he plays in Korea, and so does Kim Jin-ya. But anyways, so,
okay, wait, hold on. I have to ask a serious question right now.
Okay.
Out of all those players you just named, who's your favorite?
My favorite?
Like top.
Top. So I love Sung Hyung Min, but I love Hwang Hee-chan. Love Hwang Hee-chan. I'm really, really happy because
he was on the Wolves.
Yeah, he's on
like
the Wolves.
The game that you just watched yesterday. Okay.
That's why, like, watching the game, like, I'm a big Spurs fan.
Yeah.
But then I see him playing, and I'm like, I don't know, like when they scored, they tied it 2-2.
Yeah.
And I cheered for the Wolves. I'm like, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Oh my god, what's wrong with you?
You're a traitor.
Yeah, but it's because of Hwang Hee-chan, because he played in Austria. Okay, he played in Austria with
Austria.
So Salzburg, Red Bull Salzburg. So he played there with Takumi Minamino, who's Japanese.
I like him.
He's amazing.
I like his name. It's
and
cool.
Then it's really cool. And then Erling Haaland, who plays in Dortmund now. Minamino plays in Liverpool, so he plays in EPL. He's going to be playing Hwang Hee-chan soon. So in Erling Haaland, he's like 20 years old. He's a fucking tank. He's like 6'2", I think. He's huge. He's a striker. He's so fast. He's a fucking horse, man. This guy's amazing. So the three of them played together, and they like killed it.
Yeah.
So Dortmund ended up buying Haaland. Liverpool ended up buying Minamino because the reason why was because they killed Liverpool in the Champions League one year. Yeah, they killed them. And then so those two left, and then Hwang Hee-chan stayed, and he played another season, and then he went to Germany to play for the sister club FC Leipzig, Red Bull Leipzig, but he caught COVID, so he was out pretty much the whole season, and he was recovering, whatever. Yeah, he was like, I almost
got it bad.
Yeah, he got it bad.
Damn.
And then he recovered, but he barely played. But the Wolves apparently were like watching him for the last 2 years since he played in Salzburg, and they've been wanting to like buy him, but because of last year and all that shit, so they took the chance this year. Leipzig was selling him, so they sold him, and I was like so excited. I was like super excited. I didn't even care what team, even if he played for fucking Man United or fucking or Liverpool. I don't care, as long as he plays in the EPL. I get to watch him every time. Like I can watch him.
Can you not watch him if he's on like?
It's hard, like because it's the time differences, right?
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's why you watch clips of the game then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watch a lot. Yeah, especially like the Bayern Munich's games. Like sometimes I can watch it because they're on at good times. Sometimes I can't watch it, so it kind of sucks. But
yeah.
So sometimes like I love Hwang Hee-chan. Hwang Hee-chan and Kim Jin-ya. He's a left back. This guy's sick. Okay. But he plays in Korea.
Okay, continue with the show.
All right, so back to the show.
Ask him about soccer and he'll go on for an hour.
Yeah. Man, don't worry. I'll have a podcast just for that.
Yeah, might as well.
So he comes across the street. So yeah, so Enrique spots her, runs across the street, and this is their first interaction. He like tries to like kick in her door. She's like thinking it's a dude because he didn't see her properly. Yeah. And he's like trying to kick her in her door because she's not answering. Right? She's knocking. He's like, I know you're in there.
It's like the same thing that she ends up doing to him when he decides to become shut in.
Yeah, exactly. Like so so like because she was like go back because she was being we'll get to that, but she was being a bitch trying to like get him to go back because he needed to go back.
Always bitches.
So he's like, I'm gonna be a shut in. I'm gonna be like you instead, right? So
As she's becoming less of a shut-in.
yeah, and that was like that's the whole story. Is like it's like I was explaining yesterday. Like so she's lonely, right? She has like this. She's after like the whole incident that happened in high school with her one friend.
Yeah.
Who decided to turn on her because she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Literally like, through and through. I'm sorry, like through and through. She's a bitch. She became lonely because she had nobody, and her grandmother got sick and everything. Like she had a hard time, and she just became lonely. So she became a shut-in, and then she just, it was just like she was just like sad, lonely. Like she was just very, very lonely. Like there was no one there for her. And then he comes in, the happy-go-lucky, childish, Enrique. He comes in, and you can see. Once you see him interact more with her, you can see that he himself is lonely on the inside. Like she's showing how lonely she is by shutting herself in. But he's trying. Puts a mask. Yeah, and he has this mask on, trying to cover up the loneliness because he doesn't want to show people how lonely he is, right? And how he's feeling.
I, as a weirdo, can feel for him.
And he so. I like it. He plays it well.
Yeah.
Because this shows like two people who are lonely, opposite type of people who are very lonely, are trying to like come together and find salvation with each other, right?
Salvation. I like that.
There's a good line like near the end, I think it was in the last episode, like the closing, where he says, when you fall in love. If I can, I don't know. I'm trying to remember the exact words. When you fall in love, you give a piece of yourself to that person, and so you become half, and that person gives a piece of them to you, and then you become full. Right? I like that. So you're half of each other. You're full together. Kind of thing, right?
It's cute.
It's really cute, and that's how I see it too.
It's like, kind of like
complete each other.
What did they? I don't know the quote essentially, but like in spirituality, there's a belief that essentially God made you as technically two halves. Right. Like, so you were technically like two people in one person, and then God separated you, and you spend your life looking for the other half to complete yourself. Kind of.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't explain it properly, but like that's okay.
You guys can look it up. Don't worry. But yeah, so exactly. That's exactly it, and that's why I really like the quote, because like he found what he was missing, and she found what she was missing, and then they completed each other.
And they like helped you. They help each other, and they like grow from each other, and like that's what you want in a relationship.
Exactly. And so there's a lot to take from the show. A lot, like you can like, depending on who you are, like can relate to. Like I can relate to the show well. Like I can be a shut-in. I can stay in for fucking days on end. I don't need to go anywhere.
But see, you're not lonely though.
Excuse me. Let me finish. When you go through a state of depression, this is kind of like these two. They're showing like two sides of the same coin. Yeah. So they're both showing like different types of depression. Yeah. Right? So when you go through depression, one is I don't want to do anything. I just want to stay home. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to talk to anybody kind of thing. And you kind of like close yourself off. And then that, like, the longer you stay closed off, the more, well, the easier it is, but the more you see with her, how hard it is to interact with people. Yeah. How hard it is to, when you see other people, like, oh, fuck. And you become weary, and you become like, you can't trust anybody. You can't, like, even if you look at somebody, you feel like they're gonna like betray you or they're gonna hurt you. You know what I mean? Yeah. You always feel that, like, that darkness around you. And then you have Enrique, who's like happy-go-lucky all the time, but in reality, he's hurting on the inside because, like, throughout the show, they're always trying to tell him what's good for him, what's better for him, what he should be doing, what he shouldn't be doing.
Like, he's still a child.
They treat him like a child when in fact he created these games. He's literally done so much more than anybody else around him.
Yeah.
To be honest, like everybody else around him has like done nothing compared to what he has accomplished.
From what I've noticed, everyone that like works with him just seems to rely on him.
Well, yeah. Well, that was a major thing too. It's like it's like you have to go back to Spain.
Yeah.
You have to do this. You have to do this. Don't do this. Don't do that. It's like, yo.
It's like I am my own person.
He's a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Right.
And that becomes lonely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like he's felt like that, and you see like he when he takes her to the zoo and he explains to her like growing up in Spain and how like he's faced discrimination and racism growing up. You know, it's hard. It's hard, right? So he masks it with this childish persona, right? So that his inner child comes out and protects him.
Yeah, which is,
and that's like now you're seeing both the mask and the no mask for in like depression.
Yeah.
Right. And so they come together and they help each other. So his mask drops. So you see how much like you see towards like closer towards the end of the show, the more he's with her, you see how his mask like his persona drops and becomes not serious but less childlike.
Yeah.
And more mature.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, which is bound to happen when you're essentially they're like they're like healing each other sometimes.
Exactly.
And like I know people are gonna be like, well, no, you shouldn't need someone else to heal you. Sometimes it's okay, as long as you love yourself as you go.
So that's the thing. So that's, and she actually points that out, which was good. At one point, she's like, once she went, the point where she's like, people were like talking shit and making her feel bad and telling her, oh, he has to go back to Spain. He has to go back to Spain to do the animation or whatever. The guy has already decided what he's going to do. So obviously he's an adult and already did the decisions before anybody even knows. So she's like, so she tells him like, I don't need you. I need to love myself before anything, which is true, which honest to God. Okay. Yeah. You have to love yourself. But when you're in that when you're in that type of situation where she was in, this is where I want to get into it actually. You have Jin Rock, her neighbor, who was watching her for 3 years, right?
Creepy.
Watching her kind of like,
I know.
Like you see, it's like when you're in
like
high school.
Puppy love.
Yeah, when you're in high school and you see that girl that you have a crush on, but you can never talk to her because you're too intimidated. And then finally, like 10 years after high school, you're like, oh, hi. You know what I mean? And then that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is like that puppy love, that high school love where he's just like watches her from afar because he has a crush on her, but he's too much of a pansy ass bitch to actually go talk to her, even though he's a fucking adult. Sorry guys. I was like this before, I swear, and then I became an adult. Yo, shut up. Quiet down, you. Don't start this. So
brought it up.
So he's watching for 3 years.
Yeah.
And then he comes along one day and he kicks the door in. Right?
Yeah.
So what he did wrong, and he finally fucking admits it later on in the show, like closer to the end. Like what Jin Rock like admits that he was doing wrong is like he just let her be the way she was. And the more you let the person be that way, the more they're gonna just kind of like sink into it. You know how Homer Simpson slides right back into the the bushes? The same shit. She's just sliding. It's like right a hoarder, back in, right? What?
It's like a hoarder
kind of thing. You just it's like exactly an enabler. If you're enabling them to do that, you're just like no, leave her the way she is. She's gonna come out eventually. Yeah. These like when you're, and I'll from personal experience, you need someone to like pull you because you're not going to do it yourself.
Yeah, sometimes you either need the push or pull and it helps and it like ignites something under you to get you out of that space. And then you use that to heal. Exactly. Because sometimes you need that like spark.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's not necessarily that you're using that person to heal. No. You're using that push or pull to be like, okay, I need to.
Because you see.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you finally see the light and you're just like, oh, like I'm miserable. Yeah. let me try and better myself for the sake of myself.
And so as like the show goes on, you see the progression of him trying to like bring her out, right? Because he sees himself in her, where she's closed off from the world, and he's like, you cannot be closed off from the world. It's gonna hurt you. So he tries and tries and tries and tries, right? He does every like different things to the point like it didn't take long to get her comfortable talking to him.
Yeah.
You know, yelling at him and like scolding him and whatever. And he's like, oh, you don't do that with anybody else.
A lot of the time though, you need like you just, I don't know. You just need someone that you can be. Exactly. You can express all your feelings to, and they won't actually run away, you know?
And so that's what he is to her, right? And so you see how he keeps trying to pull her up, but then the neighbor, Jin Rock, he's kind of like,
just leave her alone.
He's like, leave her alone, get out of her life, you know, leave her be. And then when the friend came along, her fucking ex-friend, Cha Do Hui, however the fuck she pronounced it, Cha Do Hui.
She a fucking Tweety bird?
Yeah, something like that. So, so she comes along, and instead, so what Jin Rock tries to do is keep her away. When he figures out what the fuck she wants, right? She's like, oh, you're her friend? Okay, that's fine. But then like, oh, you're a bitch in high school, you should not fucking talk to her kind of thing. But Enrique was like, no. She needs to confront her. This is the source of her shit. Yeah. She needs to talk to her. Yeah. You know? And at one point, she got fed up. And he's like, so Enrique comes out of her apartment to see the girl. And then what's her face comes out, Dok Mi comes out, and she's like, okay, we'll talk. So they sit down and talk in Jin Rock's apartment. And Jin Rock's like, yeah, we shouldn't do this. And Enrique's like, no, she's gonna talk, let her do it. So then she fucking lashes out. She's like, do you not understand? Like, she starts going off on her, like, this because of this happened, this is how I feel. No. But the friend is a bitch, straight up bitch, and in her wrong. And yeah, so in her head she's like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. It wasn't until like I think episode like 14 or 15 where she took a bunch of stuff that she got from the friend who was trying to like, oh, look at all the memories from high school, oh my god. She finds out, like, Enrique finds out that she's been, like, obviously throughout the show, you know, she's been trying to go for Jin Rock. Do Hui is trying to go after Jin Rock. And you're trying to figure out, like, why. Yeah. Enrique ends up finding out, and he tells Dok Mi, it's like, yeah, she knows him from when they were in the States. And she's been trying to go after him ever since because she knows who he is. Because he was a chiba. He's an heir. Which he like he disowned himself, like he like separated himself from his rich family. But she didn't know that, but she just knows he's from a rich family. Okay. So he finds out. Enrique tells Dok Mi, he's like, yeah, she know this is why she hasn't been doing anything genuinely for you. So she takes her stuff, she goes back to her, and she's like, you're a fucking bitch, like straight up. She just tells her off. It's like, you're that's it, and it walks off. Because everything she was trying to do was just to get closer to Jin Rock.
Well, yeah, we saw that. It was fairly obvious. Like,
and she kept doing it, and you're just like, yo, you're a fucking bitch. Yeah. Like, she couldn't figure out why everyone's blaming her for the things that she's doing when she's literally doing this shit on purpose, right?
But, like, the thing is, a year and a half almost? I think it's like a year and 3 or 4 or 5 months later, like that they skipped to, like the last episode. Oh, you're she's still doing the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, I heard the bartender of this bar is actually the heir of some conglomerate, and she's just like, excuse me, like, fuck you, gold digging bitch. Yeah. So she doesn't see. So that's why Jin Rock was trying to like, no, don't look them, whatever. Yeah. But Enrique's like, no, she has to like, she needs that push to go and like confront it. Like she needs to deal with it right away. And one of the things that she says to her, and one of the two fights, the Dok Mi was like, you don't know how hard it was for. Oh fuck, I shouldn't do it in the voice. So she's like, you don't know how hard it was for me to like, when the cool kids came around and you were my only friend, and then I really liked the teacher, but then you apparently didn't like him, but I saw you together, and she's like, and then she's like, I wanted more friends. I just wanted more friends, and then Dok Mi is like, I didn't. She's like, regardless of 100 friends, all I needed was you. Yeah. Was I not enough for you? And then she didn't say shit. Of course she didn't say shit because she's like, fuck, no, she wasn't enough for me, obviously.
Can I just point out, like, the people that she hangs out with are all, like, her workers?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like, she doesn't
it's
like...
not the cool kids.
Yeah, like, she has no friends. It's all people that she pays to hang out with her, essentially.
Yeah, 'cause she needs to be the cool kid.
Yeah. Well,
right?
You failed. Anyways.
It's fucking, anyways.
Just because you have like designer labels doesn't mean you're shit.
Yeah, and it's just so fucking like, that was like the thing that pissed me off. It's like, why do you need more friends? Do you need like all these fucking so-called cool rich kids? Like, does that really matter to you in life?
Yeah,
like,
I think once you get into like your 30s or like late 20s to early 30s, you realize, okay, it's great to have a lot of friends, but it's also so much better to have a close-knit group. Like, you have your 3-4 friends.
I was always like that. I was always like,
but you also had a lot of friends though. You were very likable.
Yeah, well, like, so in high school, it was me and Junior.
Yeah.
And me and Theo, we would go, because like I was part of the volleyball team, and at one point I was part of the soccer team, so I knew a lot of like different people and like different crowds. And then you had the Lebs, you had the white kids and all that shit.
And then Junior played hockey.
Yeah. And Junior had like a lot of the friends from elementary school. They all went to the high school. I only had like a handful. So not even a handful actually. So we would always hang out with different crowds all the time. Yeah. We would like circle around whatever, like hang out with whoever, which was great. But I mean, it's like, it's not like not like I knew I wouldn't talk to all of them after high school. You know what I mean? Like, I talked to a handful of them after high school for a few years, and then like, you know, the way my brain functions because of certain things, like I would drop off the face of the earth. So like some people would be like, yo, did you go to jail? Did you die? Like, what happened to you? And then like at the end of high school is where I met Kardak and Oslo. And that's where it's like
shifted a bit.
Yeah, like not at the end, like I was still in high school when I met them. And that's where I kind of like, I was always with them. And I like, because
they were in your area though.
They were, Oslo lived right next door. Kardak lived in the neighborhood behind us. So like, we were always there together. But like with them, I found like an actual, like a connection with them, you know, other than like Junior. And Junior like hangs out with us too, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I have 5 friends that I can like trust and rely on, and that's all you fucking need.
I don't. I have your friends.
Yeah, and my friends will come fucking at the drop of a hat if you need them. You know what I mean? Like, it's not.
It's just funny.
You know, it's. I'd rather, honest to God, if I was in your situation, I would rather have people that I can rely on, like my friends you can rely on, than people that are fucking losers. Yeah,
and that's fine. Like you like in my situation, you realize like who's your friend and who isn't. Yeah. Like, I had friends that like always checked up on me throughout the years that unfortunately we don't talk anymore because of other circumstances, but like it's just
yeah, no, exactly.
Also, I find it very strenuous.
Yeah, because a lot of the times you can't be yourself.
Yeah.
Right? With my friends, I actually like they know everything about me. Like, I'm honest with them, they're honest with me. Like, there's no, you know what I don't
think I've ever had that with a friend. Like, I've had that with you, so I know what it's like. I don't think I've ever had that with a friend because I think I always wore a mask And it was always like a different mask for everyone. Like parents had one, friends had one, certain people had others. And like, so that's how I did it.
A lot of people are like that, though.
Yeah.
A lot of people have to like kind of change it. That's like, we make fun of, like, me and my friends, we make fun of like people, not like that, but
Thanks,
like the guys. No.
Yeah.
Whenever we'd hang
Oh,
out
the
with
ones
guys,
that make like the ones
they'd
that
be
like, yeah.
they'd be like, yo, dog, what's going on, dog? How you doing? Yo, 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 yo. And then they get on the phone with like a girl, like, hey, babe, how's it going? Good. Oh, yeah, I'll talk. Yeah, okay. All right. Yo, dog, what are we doing tonight? Where the bitches at? Like,
this one just does the same shit with me and his friends.
oh my god. Yo, I say,
like this shit.
Yeah. So we make fun of people like that.
Mm-hmm. Which, yeah, it's funny.
It is funny.
But like, I think it's kind of cute.
It's not okay. It's not about being cute. Okay.
I know.
It's like, it's your lack of honesty.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna act a certain way with certain people. I don't like. I personally don't like that. If you can be honest with yourself and just be who you are with everybody, that's better.
Fair enough.
Right.
Some girls don't like when like guys talk like, yo, dog. Like,
Oh, okay, that's fine. Then
what up?
don't
what up,
date
ho?
the guy. What the fuck do you want me to tell you?
I don't know.
What up, ho? Don't fucking talk to a girl and tell her what up, ho.
Are you sure?
Okay, this is different. This is different. You call me bitch and slut all the time. So with these two, so Enrique and Dok Mi are like us, for example. He's got a bunch of friends everywhere and whatever,
Yeah.
like blow everybody in, and you're the shut-in.
Yeah.
Right, and then I pull you out, and then you become more expressive, and you can be yourself. Right?
Yeah.
And that's what she is. That's what she did. And the friend is just a bitch, and that's like you're all like the people you went to fucking high school with.
Yeah.
Right? It's a wow. See the relatability here, guys. Wow.
He really doesn't like I'm sorry if anyone, I doubt anyone from my high school listens to this, but like he really doesn't like any of
No. Fuck no. Jesus Christ. Like, I've never, like, I'm honestly so happy I got to go to Franco Cité. Yeah, Franco Cité. I went to a French high school. French Catholic high school.
I call him a Frenchie.
So,
I think there's only like one chick that like was genuine throughout high school.
Like,
that's it. You
don't even have to be like you just have to be genuinely nice. Like,
No. You can be genuinely nice and still be a bitch when you turn your back. Because
but that's okay. That's not genuinely nice. Get the fuck out of my face. If you turn around and be like, oh, that girl was such a bitch to me, I'm gonna fuck her up later. Oh yes, I love your dress. Oh my god. No. That's not genuinely nice. That's genuinely being a bitch. Fuck all that noise. Oh my god. Like, I'm really lucky. I went to the high school I went to and met the people that I met because when I was going through my fucking shit and I had my mask on all the time, 24/7, it was draining. But it wasn't as draining because I didn't have people like being pieces of shit to me all the time, right? Or like faking being nice to me. Like, I can tell who's faking, who's not. Because when you're in that kind of situation, you're like, oh, I see myself there. That's it. This guy's a fucking ass. Let's not talk to this person. You know what I mean? But like, for the most part, like, there was honestly one person that I can say out of all the groups that I hung out with who was actually a bitch. One.
That's impressive.
Yeah. She was like an openly a bitch.
Oh, no.
And not just to me, the other people who were nicer than me and people loved more than me, and she was still a bitch.
My school was very cliquey.
Well, our school was like that too, but like
it was to the point where it was like, if you weren't part of either A or B crowd and you're part of C and D, A and B would talk shit about you, and it's like, you don't even know who the hell I am. You don't even talk to me. Like, I haven't even been in the same class as you since grade 7.
Yeah, see,
why are you talking shit about me? Like, I walk past you in the hall, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe people talk shit about me all the time in high school. I don't know, but they were fucking. I had people who were really nice to me and like made it easier for me to go through high school because like grades 6, 7, and 8 were pretty shit. I have to say. You know,
Me
so high
too.
school was better. Yeah.
I liked getting into high school because like you didn't see the same people all the time, so it was
In the
easier
classes,
to so it was easier to kind of like
Our school wasn't
hide away.
that big, so we couldn't really. So we had like.
No, our school's tiny, but I mean like you don't really, because like all the you have like all the advanced courses in one section. You have all the
Oh, ours was
Yeah.
kind of like a mix. So we had like, so if we had, I remember, one French class was like here in the hallway. But if you had like French class at the same time, but like, I think that was the university, the advanced one, and then like the French, the collegial college French
Yeah.
was literally you go down the hall right, and then like turn the corner. It's right there. Oh, I'll do that later. So it wasn't that far apart, and like like math class 2 was like a few doors down, and like they were kind of like
all close.
yeah, everywhere, every like they just utilized every fucking room as much as possible.
Makes sense.
But yeah.
Anyways,
So
continue.
yeah. Anyways, so the show.
We're at number 7.
Yeah. Fuck. So he helps her out, right? And that's like great because they help each other out and whatever. It also helps Jin Rock kind of like get over his obsession with her.
Yeah, and realize that he probably wasn't good for her.
Yeah, well, he realized like he did so much for her, and like at one point, like someone writes, like one of Enrique's fans goes and writes on Dok Mi's door, "Oh, go die" or some shit like that. And so Enrique's freaking out, and he's like fucking pounding on the door because she's not home. She's like actually out getting food, but he thinks she like ran away. And he's like freaking out, and he like dips. And then Jin Rock later like realizes, he's like, shit. If she were to run away, I have no idea where she would go. Why? Because you didn't fucking talk to her. She's your next door neighbor for 3 years, and you fucking had a crush on her, and you didn't have the balls to fucking go talk to her.
It's kind of refreshing though, because like nowadays it's like guys go up to girls and like harass them, and it's like every other guy is like harassing a chick, and it's like whatever.
Yeah, no, I know that. I get that. It's like you don't have to harass her. You can just say, you start with, hey, how's it going? You know, in the hallways, in the elevator. Good. How's your day going?
Yeah.
Good. You know, he kind of like, you know, oh, what are you doing on the weekend? You know, you're like, oh, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
Staying in my house.
You know? Yeah, exactly. Oh, my schedule's pretty full. I gotta sleep, eat,
Eat, and then
work on the computer for a bit.
edit.
Yeah, it's pretty full. But yeah, so he realizes he doesn't know her. He doesn't know what to do. Even in, like, he has a massive crush on her, obsessed with her, but doesn't know what the fuck to do if she were to run away. And he finally realizes, like, fuck, Enrique beat him, right? He didn't admit it yet. He admits it like a little bit further off from that one, but like he kind of like realizes, fuck, like I need, like, it's over. Like he tries, but he knows Enrique is gonna be with her.
My question is, so like the whole like persistence thing where it's kind of getting old for guys to be like super persistent on women, is what he does, is what Enrique does persistent and like kind of creepy, or is it all in, I don't want to say all in good fun, but
like
I don't
with
know,
a good heart kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you should be asking yourself that question. I should be asking you that question, because it's the guy being persistent with the girl. Now, to be fair, at first, like the first 4 or 5 episodes, he didn't have a crush on her yet. He was like literally doing it out of, like, he saw someone that needed to be pulled into the light, and he really wanted to help this person.
Yeah.
So he went and did that.
Yeah.
And then that's when he starts to get to know her, and he starts to like realize, oh, she's an amazing person, and blah, 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 and all that shit. So does the persistence with no ulterior motive better, or is it still creepy?
I guess well, I don't know. Because it's always like a fine line, right?
Yeah.
It's so like sometimes it can be flattering, sometimes it can be creepy. Like obviously it depends on the guy and like what your preference is. So if it's like a guy that you don't like and you think it's creepy, it's gonna be creepy to you. But like if it was just a guy that like got you flowers for the sake of getting you flowers, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
I'm married, so like I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Who's creepier then? Is it Enrique, who's persistently kicking her door in, or is it Jinrock, who's been her neighbor for 3 years and like literally has been writing a webtoon about her?
I think it's more
doesn't
him.
even know who she is.
I think it's more him because like at least the other guy, like Enrique, is trying to like get to know her. Jinrock is just like smitten by looks kind of thing.
Yeah, just kind of watching her. Yeah.
Well, at least you know he doesn't really care about fashion because like she wears brown.
Yeah, but he's not very fashionable either.
No,
so.
I know. He looks like a slob.
There's one scene I fucking died. I died where so his assistant, like his roommate, his assistant, Dong Hoon, he's a part-time job, like his night job is he's a designated driver, right? So he's out waiting for the next person to call him. So he's on his phone. He's like, he has a picture of on his phone. He has a picture of Enrique, and so he crops out Enrique's jacket and like his like brown jacket and his scarf.
Yeah. So
he crops out that, and then he puts it, and then he saves it, and then he crops out Jinrock's face from the picture and puts it on there. He's like, oh. He's like, haha, I did it. He would look so good in this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I was dying. Oh, so good. But like, yeah, he has no sense of fashion. So, of course, he's not gonna care what she fucking looks like.
That's so funny.
Oh, it's fucking. I love this fucking. So, okay. So the creepiness aside. Enrique, so he takes so what he did, which is great. This is what I like. So what he did was he helped her, right?
Yeah.
What he also does at one point is he helps kids and their parents with game addiction. Okay, he kind of like talks about that, and obviously like they could have like expanded on that a lot more, but it's it's a romantic comedy. They're kind of like but. It was really cool because what he did was he kind of like he showed them, okay, you don't want your kids playing this game. Okay, set up. You need to talk to your kid. You need to talk with your kid, not like yell at them, say it's stupid, whatever. You need to like sit down and talk to your kid, see what games they're playing. You know what I mean? Why it interests them. You know what I mean? Like get to know what it is that they like.
Yeah.
And then he's like, to the kids, you need to like
involve your parents.
Yeah, involve your parents. Respect your parents. You know what I mean? Like you are not going to be gaming 24/7. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
He's like, that's not
unless you're getting paid.
You know? Yeah, exactly. Fuck. You're not getting paid to do it. What the fuck are you doing?
Honestly.
We're using more internet and electricity.
Yeah. Especially back then.
Yeah.
You had to pay for gigs.
Oh shit. Yeah, so he was like, he really wanted to help people. And he was explaining how he made his first game pretty much out of loneliness to make friends, to
that's so cute.
Other people to, you know what I mean?
Was it like
I don't know what kind of game it is.
Oh, okay.
He didn't really they didn't show it. They just kind of talked about it.
Oh, okay.
But he said it was a 2D platformer.
Like it's an online game that you can like meet people on kind of thing?
No.
Like Coke Music.
Coke Music. Oh, Coke Music.
I missed that.
Yo, Coke Music.
That was a sick game.
Am I shaking the camera? Oh, snap. I have been. Oops. Sorry. Coke Music.
And then Habbo Hotel.
What?
Habbo Hotel?
What the hell's that?
Habbo Hotel.
Habbo Hotel.
Habbo Hotel.
Hobo Hotel?
Habbo Hotel.
What is this?
It was a game.
I don't remember this.
It was okay. Like it was like Coke music was better because like the graphics were a lot better. Like Habbo Hotel
How
was.
bad was Habbo fucking
You can look. It's
Hotel?
still alive. You can look it up.
Okay, as we continue, but yeah, continue.
And then what else? Oh, the weird one. Oh my god, what was it called?
Oh my god, the weird one. Oh, okay. I've never played this.
I liked it. It was fun. It kind of reminds me of Minecraft and how boxy everyone was.
The Minecraft probably fucking took inspired by it.
It's not pixelated, but like yeah.
This reminds me of this game. It was similar to this, but it was a high school game.
I don't remember.
Oh my god, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was on. It used to be a network, a TV network in the States. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure Habbo Hotel is Canadian.
Well, no, because like, so this.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Do you remember Radio Free Roscoe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that show.
So it was on a TV channel in the States, and then that's how I found this game. Was because I was trying to like look at when they were playing, and I was at that point. No, I didn't even have cable then. No. I did have satellite. We did have satellite.
Satellite.
Don't fucking.
I know we had satellite too.
Exactly. Let me see.
Can Coke music come back?
No.
With like the pop caps. It's just like I don't even know if it like last time I checked.
I know you can still kind of play it on a alternate, like someone has like a server.
No,
I tried. It's like it's shit.
Yeah.
It's somebody. I'm pretty sure it's somebody that just created it, like
something similar.
But yeah.
No, Coke music was sick. You got like the caps, and then you got like free shit, like the Coke caps.
Yeah, I remember. No,
and
I
then
remember
like
the game was
you
fun.
got free shit.
Because like it was when I started making music.
Oh, okay.
Too.
Yeah.
So it was like perfect. I was like, oh, sick! I could make music on this too. Yeah, even though I fucking suck dick.
I didn't make music. I just played the virtual reality, like the.
Oh, I made the music, and I would play like DJ and all that shit. Yeah, it was sick. Yo, anyways, back to the show. Fuck.
I think we're a bit distracted today.
A little bit. Yeah. Oh,
so he goes and like respect the child, the kid.
Yeah,
the child should respect the parent.
So he like gets he helps
cool,
people,
though.
which is really cool. Whereas fucking Jin Rock is like just yelling at people all the time. All the time.
Apparently, you don't really like him.
I don't like him at all. Actually, I really don't. He's very
Shudden-esque.
I mean, like he was like he wants to date this girl but doesn't know her. But also doesn't want to tell anybody, like, doesn't want to, like, doesn't tell anybody about himself. Mm-hmm. Nobody knows he's a fucking, like, like an heir until, like... Mm-hmm.
Not even his, like, best friend?
Not even his best friend until, like, later on. And then they're like, okay.
Sure.
Thanks for, like...
lying to me all this time
right?
out.
Because he kept telling people to his roommate, it's like, yeah, he's the rich heir. He's a chipwada. This kid's a chipwada. And you're like, he's like, no, I'm not. I'm broke as fuck. Like, stop lying to people.
He's like, I have 58 cents in my bank account, and everyone was so excited for him.
I'm in the negative. Oh my god.
So funny.
And then Kim Seul-gi's character is fucking great. That's where yeah. She was yelling and screaming. That show was a lot of yelling and screaming. Oh, so okay. Back to what I was talking before. So with Enrique. Yeah. Everybody's trying to tell him what to do. Yeah. Okay. Everybody's like, oh, it's good for you, good for you. So his brother and his friend who like each other but don't want to get together. Like his brother doesn't want to like get together with her because of him, because he knows he likes her, right? Enrique likes her. That's why they wouldn't like. And then Enrique is kind of like, no, it's fine, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever. Anyways, and they end up together, sort of.
Doesn't she go back to Spain?
Well, that's the thing. So his brother wants to volunteer with the Army, Marines, I think the Army. Okay. As a doctor,
Okay.
He wants to go help on the island that they train or whatever.
Okay.
And she's like, I can't believe you're leaving me, blah, blah, blah. Fuck your dreams. I don't give a fuck about you. And it's like, yo,
It's a bit rude.
the guy, and so she didn't take it well when she found out.
Apparently not.
And she was like, yo, I don't give a fuck what he wants to do. Why is he leaving me all of a sudden? Bitch, are you fucking serious? Go fuck yourself. So he's like, yo. So Enrique's like, yo, do you not care about his dreams? He's like, I don't give a fuck about his dreams. I don't give a fuck about what he wants to do. He's leaving me. Holy shit. That's when you know you don't want to be with this person. I'm sorry. Anyways, so he leaves.
What does she do? What is she?
A musician? I know. She also has a guitar on her.
Okay.
So his brother leaves.
Mm-hmm.
The army. Before does he leave before or after? I can't remember anymore. So she's like, I want to go to Spain now. I don't want to stay anymore. You're coming with me, Enrique. And he's like, what the fuck?
No.
Okay. Like, what? Why are you making him like he's supposed to leave at like the end of the month or some shit.
Okay.
Right? And she's like, I want to go back home early. Let's go. Go by yourself.
Yeah.
You don't even want to be with him. Like, you literally don't like him. You only like his brother.
Yeah.
Leave the fucking guy alone.
Yeah.
And then they get to the airport and they go whatever. And then he finally fucking tells her off. He's like, I want to, like, I love this girl and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, fine, go don't make the same mistake I did. Which is her fucking just saying, like, I don't give a shit about your dreams to the brother and like dipping.
Mm.
So that's when it's like, why didn't you say that before you got to the airport? Why you like go fuck yourself. Fuck you, like fuck off.
He did.
Oh my god. So, and then you have but she kept so throughout while she was there, like she kept like pushing him to like do things like like he was feeling depressed because what's her face, so Dok Mi got mad at him and he got depressed because he was trying to like whatever. So he goes back home and his brother bought a new TV and to like for him to watch like the soccer games, and he's like, oh, Barcelona's playing tonight, do you want to watch? And he's like, no, I just want to go to sleep. He's like, are you sure? Are you okay? He's like, no, I'm not feeling well. Like, I just want to, I'm tired. And then the girl's like, your brother just bought you a new TV. You should, like, sit and watch with us, okay? Like, fuck you. Do you not see how he's fucking hurting? Like, he's tired. He wants to go fucking bed. Like, the guy never misses a fucking Barcelona match. And here he is saying, I don't want to watch it because I'm tired. Don't you think there's something wrong instead of being a bitch because his brother bought a new fucking TV for him? Like, go fuck yourself. Fuck you.
Like, aren't they supposed to be friends?
Yeah, but she's too fucking selfish. Everything she does is literally revolved around her trying to be with the brother longer. That's it.
So why was she in Spain? Like, why are you in Spain? Go back to
That's
Korea.
That's where she lived.
No,
that's
I know.
how they met.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's how she met, like Enrique and his brother was in Spain, and then, like, his brother left Spain to go back to Korea years ago, and then, like, she for the anyways. So...
What a loser.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And then you have, what's his face? Jin Rocco was telling him to go back to Spain.
Yeah.
Just because he's a bitch. Just because he's an asshole.
Yeah.
He's a fucking bitch, too. And then you have, at one point, like, his fans...
Yeah.
And people online are like, oh, he should go back to Spain. Go back to Spain. You need to go back to Spain. Go back to Spain. Yo, he's a fucking game designer. He can do it from his fucking, like, bedroom.
Honestly, I'm like,
Fuck off.
And like, do game designers have fans? Like, I know that you'll have like nerdy people that know who made the games and like will like follow like a someone that writes books, you know, like you're a fan of this person's books and you like follow that person's books.
I'm sure.
But like,
I'm sure they do. But like, this is like obviously like a Korean thing, right? Where they have like huge fan bases and shit. Anyway, so like his fucking like creepy fans, they follow him around everywhere. Like, you need to go back to Spain. You need to do it. You need to do it. And he's like, I don't fucking do this shit for you guys. I do whatever the fuck I want.
But like he's in Korea, isn't it cool that he's in Korea?
Yeah, but like the company is in Spain, so they're gonna.
Could he
follow
not
him
just
there.
work from like I don't
Don't
get
even
it.
fucking start with me. Don't fucking start with me. Don't fucking start. I'm already fucking pissed off as it is.
Take a deep breath.
So and then they start like, and then one of the crazy fans starts putting it in her head that, oh, he's a fairy and he's like above everybody and nobody should be with him, like he's some fucking K-pop idol.
It's a
Like,
fairy.
don't fucking start with me. Just
Okay.
anyways, she's a fucking bitch.
I guess it means different things.
She's a fucking bitch. Not like a
Okay.
fairy, like
I
a
know.
game fairy where they're like
Okay.
in
Okay.
games, fairies are usually the ones that like help the fucking
Okay,
whatever
okay,
you don't.
okay.
Well, anyways,
Okay.
so fuck you. So yeah, so they got into her head that to Dok Mi's head where it's like, oh yeah, he needs to go back or he's not gonna succeed and it's better for him, better for his life.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like doing whatever she can now to like make him go back to Spain, like being rude, being a bitch, fucking telling him off, telling me she doesn't like him, telling him being rude. And it's like, yo, he's a fucking grown ass man. If he wants to fucking go back, he can go back. If he is already he can figure shit out on his own.
Okay, question. Like, the people that do this, that like are mean to the person that they like,
Oh yeah.
and then they expect the person to continue liking them after, like in realist or some, I don't even know what I was about to say. In reality, like if someone's being a bitch to you, like get away from me, go, leave, I don't want you here. Like I'm a leave. Like I'm a go. Like adios.
I know, and it's like, and like, do you think like later on, like, wouldn't you be like, wouldn't you regret saying that shit afterwards? Like, wouldn't you feel like absolute trash when they're like, when you're like, no, I actually didn't mean it, ha ha ha.
And like, and you actually do, like, you really do like the person. And you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, I missed my shot. Yeah, you're a fucking asshole. like, I don't understand that.
Nobody can tell you. Nobody is, unless they're your fucking parents. Nobody tells you what's good for you or what's good for your life.
Even
Nobody.
your parents sometimes.
Even your parents, like the only people that should be telling, like literally the only people that should be telling you are your parents because they're the ones raising you.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's good for your life. You and you and me. We all know what's good for ourselves and what we want to do. Don't fucking tell me that someone's gonna say, "Oh yeah, you should go into arts," and you're like, "Well, I can't fucking draw for shit. I can't play an instrument. I don't fucking sing." Are you gonna go into arts and waste your fucking time and money there? No.
Well, it's like all the people that are like, oh, you should be a doctor, you should be a lawyer, and then they go to school for it and they hate their lives, and then they leave, like even after they get their like 5-figure salary, they change fields.
Yeah.
They go into like arts and they're making nothing, and
Yeah.
like they're just happier.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
Like if you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a doctor, great, do it, achieve it. But if you don't listen to your fucking parents.
If you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you want to do it. That's it. That's literally it. All you have to do is put your mind to it and do it. There are resources for everything that you want to do. Hope to God there is. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, it's easier to get your hands on resources. So do what it is, whatever you want to fucking do. If you want to fucking be a chef, go be a fucking chef. Go start cooking in your fucking kitchen if you have to. If your parents don't want you to cook in their kitchen,
especially
there's a lot of
social media. Like you have so much more exposure.
Yeah. Like if your parents don't want you fucking touching their shit in the kitchen, don't worry. There's look on your city's website. Mm-hmm. So here in Ottawa, you can go to our city website. There are different facilities that you can actually use. So we have different community centers that have kitchens that you can rent and you can use, and then you can also have
kitchens.
Yeah, they're pretty much what it is. They have like a sick one. Heron, I think it's Heron Gate Community Center has one sick kitchen. Like
really,
like industry chef kitchen. Yeah, sick. So check your, there's different resources for that. You want to be a fucking pilot? Go fucking study that shit. Go do your fucking hours and get on that shit. Like,
just join the Air Force.
Just don't let someone tell you you can or cannot do it. Only you yourself can know if you can do it or not.
Or what is it? Is it Air Cadets?
Oh, you do cadets and you move towards Air Cadets.
There was a kid on my parents' street who was part of cadets, and then he went into
Continue.
He went into Air Cadets, whatever that next step after cadets, like after you graduate high school and like you go into the next field.
Yeah, because you
became a pilot.
Yeah.
Like at like 25. No, not even, like fucking 23 or something, or younger.
There you go.
Already did all his hours, and I'm like, holy shit. I was like to my neighbor, sorry, before she came out, I'm like, you should really date him. Like, he'll take you places, like on the plane. He is cute too. Like, he is, what, how old are they? They're like 20, I think they're 5 years younger than me.
5 years younger?
Yeah.
So they're 25 now? 26?
I think. Maybe a bit younger. I don't remember.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's cute. Like, he's a little cute kid. And he's tall. Like, he was taller than her. And she's like your height, maybe taller. I don't remember.
I think she's about height, yeah.
Yeah. So she was a tall girl. So it's like, to get a tall guy, it's hard sometimes. And, they're both French. And they'll have French cute babies.
Oh, my God.
And,
okay. You and the French, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just do you. Don't let anyone tell you. That's what pissed me off about the show a lot, is that people keep trying to tell others they know what's better for them. And it's like, you don't know them. Don't fucking start saying you know better. Okay?
No.
Nobody knows better than yourself. You yourself knows what your capabilities and your potential are.
Like, even your husband or wife.
Fuck off. Not you. I just meant
okay. Actually, I think you know me better than I know myself a lot of the time.
Yeah,
so, like, if you told me to do something, I would probably, if I actually listened to you, I'd probably just do it. At least I admit it.
That's something I can never do. I know for a fact, is get you to listen.
I do sometimes.
Yeah, okay. I'll put that on screen too right here.
No.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Yeah.
I'll sue you for defamation.
Here.
What? Why?
And then I'll put another one right here.
Why?
Just.
I'll report your video.
Oh, quiet down. So yeah, I think that's it. I think just we're like overtime too.
Okay.
But
it was fun.
It was fun. I know, and I can keep going.
Yeah. Can make another 2-parter.
Oh fuck. So we didn't do this the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
We'll do it this week. What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
So, quickly, we'll do 3 songs this week. One by Twice. So I wanted to do this before, but I kept forgetting. Cardi showed me that Twice did an English version of "Can't Stop Me." I Can't Stop Me. Sorry. And it's fucking sick. It's so sick. It's just really weird because when you're used to the Korean version and you hear the English version, it's really, really, really weird. But it's an awesome song. I love the song. It's such an 80s. It's like an 80s mixed with modern beat. That's really sick. And it's literally like they talk about like how you I can't, like, I'm better than I think I am and all that shit. So
oh wow, I should
really
listen to that.
You should. Another song that I was not too fond of, neither were you, NCT's Sticker. The visuals were sick, but the song was kind of, let me see if I can get it up for you.
I don't remember
it. Yeah. You don't remember it?
Oh, is this the one with the weird beat? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Sick beat. Poor song to do too. Yeah, I don't know. Not a fan. Sorry.
And like we like NCT and Mark. I love Mark.
And like the visuals are great. Like
yeah.
their wardrobe, the cinematography,
the
everything.
Song just didn't match.
It just did not. That beat was not the right beat to use. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I did not like it.
We love you, NCT.
Yo,
Please don't hate us.
and citizens, bro. Don't worry. Last song is Wonho's new song, Blue. It looked like a 90s fucking movie. It looked like
90s making a comeback.
Yeah, 90s is like it's crazy. Like it literally looked like one scene looked like it was Backstreet Boys.
Oh yeah.
The one in the rain with the
white
shirts.
shirt. Oh my god.
And
then the hockey.
Yeah, and
was it
the
football? No, it was
football
football.
one.
Yeah.
The football one looked like Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
And then, oh my god, it really looked. It had that 90s 2000s vibe. Like
I'm trying
really
to
old
figure
school.
out if we like brought back the good things from the 90s, or everything, and then, you know.
I don't know yet. I don't know, because it's really just starting to make that comeback, right? So I think, like, the baggy pants, like kids want baggy pants and like graphic tees, but like not fitted anymore. It's just like the remember the boxy, right?
Yeah,
they're all boxy. Like, it's not fitted like this. This is like nice and snug to your body.
Well, that's your preference, though, right?
Well, that's how most shirts are now. Right?
Yeah,
'cause they're all more fitted, right? They want things to be small.
But then everything's for women. It's all crop tops. So like as a pregnant person, I'm going to the store and I'm just like, I just want a t-shirt or something. And it's all crop tops. I'm like, I don't want to wear goddamn crop top.
Women's fashion, and this will be another discussion, is the biggest scam of life.
It's horrible.
Is the biggest scam of life. You will pay the same price for a full fucking cotton triple extra large t-shirt for men, for
which I bought.
Top that's made probably like 50% cotton.
Yeah, Walmart, man, like $20.
And it'll be the same price as the fucking extra large, triple extra large. It'll be the same price. You have fucking this much fabric for the t-shirt and this much fabric for the fucking t-shirt.
The extra large will be thick and like be able to like do shit.
Like, it'll be like this. It's like it's strong and tough and it'll withstand. And then the women's, it'd be like paper thin, and as soon as you get like
your nail caught in it,
it's done.
Yeah.
And you can't even sew it back together because it's so thin that you can't make it seamless.
Yeah. And like,
so shit.
If I had clothes, so I don't like to contribute to fast fashion. Sometimes I buy it from those stores, and I've tried to stop. And it's just like
it's a scam.
Anyways, continue.
Anyways, so that's it for today.
Yeah.
Check those songs out because they're sick. I'll put them in the playlist.
Woohoo.
Next, we may or may not make next week, depending on how busy we are and what we can discuss and watch before then, because somebody here has again been watching Gilmore Girls.
Why do you have to disclose that?
You like to disclose things. I like to disclose things. That's how this fucking.
Okay. Anyways, we love you.
Love you.
Have a great week. Bye.
Take care. Bye.